Hey guys, sorry about that. Little piece of information: when you have your phone on your selfie stick, your headphones will change pages, apparently. So sorry about that, guys. So day 19. Do have my jacket here. Krista, how's it going? Glad you could join. Hopefully everybody else that was just on will get a notification. If you're ever doing a go live and you're using your headphones, your headphone wire will actually change the page, apparently. So if you, Mike McGregor, hey brother, glad to see you here. Hopefully everybody else gets the notification as well. It booted me off because my headphone wire. So maybe now that I'm in the car, I'll take my headphone wire out. You guys can hear me still? So, I'll put this page somewhere where I can look over it every once in a while. So today is kind of a special go live. I invited a couple people. Hopefully they'll just pop their head on just to say hi or whichever. Great, you. Things are going great. Neil Entz, thanks for joining, brother. So I was just saying, I had a go live going a second ago, and my headphone wires swiped across the screen, and the technology we have nowadays hasn't stopped headphone wires from changing things. So it stopped my go live. So I started it up again. So today's day 19 of 90. I'm not really going to count as much. It's not really the number for me now. I want to keep track to see that I finish a goal in the end. Today's talk is about the laws of attraction. So a guy that I know, David Moore, some of you know him, he posted a thing by Bob Proctor, and it was all about the laws of attraction, and it made me kind of think back. I've always believed in the laws of attraction. The universe, we're all energy. We've been taught for years and years in school that the laws of attraction is energy. And we're made of energy. The car that I'm sitting in is made of energy. Everything is made of energy. Hot energy turns to cold energy turns to hot energy. It all just transfers all around. So it's only natural for me to believe that the laws of attraction are definitely something that are around us always. We've been taught from a young age all this information that gets stuck in our head, and as we get older, our head starts to broaden the ideas and we can think of things, but most of the time we're so stuck with what we've already been taught that we're not allowed to think, or we're not allowed to bring the laws of attraction towards us, because we're always thinking not necessarily the wrong thing, but I guess it is the wrong thing. So with the laws of attraction, to make your life work for you, Travis, glad you could join me, brother. So the laws of attraction, to make them work for you, the best way to do such a thing would be to visualize stuff as if it's already happened. Visualize all of your goals and dreams. Let me make my shoulder selfie stick a little bit shorter. So visualize everything, like right down to who I invited today. I didn't want to say who I invited because I just want to see if each one of them will pop on. One of them friended me yesterday, which is crazy. It blows my mind. He's one of my biggest idols in this whole industry. He's changed the face of this kind of work for years. Hi, Mum. Sharon DeBay, that's my mum. Hi, Cindy. Your go live rocked. Awesome. Awesome. I totally know what you feel when you put on makeup and you feel good about yourself, so you just want to rock it. For me, makeup is my hats. I've got lots and lots of hats, so I try to wear a different one each time. Happy to join you, bro. Thanks, brother. So my talk today, Travis, and everybody else who hasn't started from the beginning, is laws of attraction. So today I wanted to be extra special, so I actually wrote down some stuff. I'm trying to broaden my talks and bring them more towards what I set out to talk about. So the biggest thing for the laws of attraction is to visualize and feel it as if it's happened already. And then to think to yourself, what the fuck do you want your life to look like? What does anybody want their life to look like? I want it to look successful. I want it to look like I don't have to worry about bills. I want my life to look like I don't have to worry about my car insurance coming out, or if I'm going to have the money for food, or, you know, and in the past, yeah, I might have had a good paying job, but in those senses, you always do have in the back of your head, am I going to make sure to get that insurance payment into my bank so when it gets withdrawn, it's actually there. So the things I look forward to in my life are just not having to worry about things like such. So always feel gratitude. Always. It's the number one key. If you can feel grateful for every last thing that you do, grateful for my toque, grateful for my sweater, grateful for anything. Hey babe, that's my beautiful wife, Crystal. So, along with visualizing everything that you want to happen in your life, hey Josh, is to fully imagine as if it's happened. Like, if you just think about what you want in life, and it's not really setting a goal mentally, you're just thinking about it, and those thoughts will easily be ejected out of the senses in your head that won't allow those thoughts to continue. But if you actually sit down, even close your eyes, and think and visualize as if those things have happened. If you want to be on a cruise ship, close your eyes, sit back, visualize being on a cruise ship, and whoever you're with or whatever you're doing on that cruise ship, and actually go for it. Believe it's happened. Believe you're on that cruise ship. Smell the ocean air, smell the margarita in your hand or whatever. Listen to the shuffleboard shuffling on the deck beside you. Fully engage in your thoughts, and you will bring the laws of attraction towards you. So, before I came here, I always wondered what my path was supposed to be. Well, now I know. Like, all my whole life, I've always had this burning desire in the back of my head that I was going to be successful, I was going to be something that wasn't the norm, what they didn't teach me in school. Well, now that I'm here, I know helping people, being part of an awesome family, bringing people together. And that's my biggest goal. It's not about getting money. I'm already the richest motherfucker out there. I've got a beautiful wife. I've got a beautiful daughter. I've got an alright car. It's a Volkswagen Tiguan 2011, or 2010 I should say. I've already got all those material things. I'm not saying my wife or my daughter are material things, but those are things that I strived for in my life to get. I might not have a house of my own, but those are little things that I will be able to build on. And if I visualize having that big house, I've got my vision board, my wish board, or whatever you want to call it. I've got all that it takes. I've got all the blocks to make my life as successful as possible. Yeah, make a visualization as real as possible. Yes, that's the key. If you don't believe it, nobody else is going to believe it. If you don't believe in number one, which is you, nobody else in this whole world, the whole world, is ever going to believe in you. If you don't believe in yourself, like they say, if you don't love yourself first, you can't love anybody else. Well, I fucking love myself. I think I'm number one, pimp daddy P, or whatever you want to call it. And that's where I start from. My baseline is that I'm killer. I am the man that's going to get everything done. And it just takes the motivation and the will and drive to actually accomplish those goals. If you don't love you, nobody else will. So I know it's hard sometimes to love who you are. Sometimes you feel like you've done some bad things in the past, and I tell you, man, if I went into detail of the things that I've done in my life, I'm not proud of them. But I took those lessons that I learned from, and not many people can learn from their own mistakes, but I do. I've tried my best always. I've made some poor choices, but stood back from the circle and realized that those choices weren't necessarily the best choices. At certain times in my life, I actually thought that they were the best choice because I was in a state of mind that wasn't right. But I picked myself up, always thought that I was the fucking killer shit, and I've always loved myself because I do bring great joy to people, and I do bring people together. A lot of my situations that I've been in, I've actually had good friends of mine say that they can't believe that these situations actually just like float towards me. And they do, a lot of the times. This summer, or this year, me and my wife were talking about getting a camper. And we're big tenters. Like, we camp all the time and we're always in tents. But we've seen everybody else around us, they've always got a camper and they pull them behind their nice truck and everything. And I really didn't think that it was possible for us to get a camper because we couldn't afford one or whatever. Well, magically, it came out of nowhere. A fucking 35th wheel just fucking fell into my lap. At the time, I had no truck other than my company truck. And I had no hitch. I had no way to pull it. I had nowhere to store it. And magically, over one weekend, I looked on Kijiji. I got a free hitch. I used my company truck, and I moved it to a storage unit. And then all of a sudden, I had this fifth wheel. I mean, it wasn't the best quality fifth wheel, but it was a fifth wheel, and it was completely free. All I had to do was put a little bit of hard work into it, and it would have been awesome. I since have sold that fifth wheel because I realized that there's a better way about going to get things. And yeah, I may have gotten it for free, but at the same time, the big turd. My wife says that because it was full of mouse shit and there was mice and stuff that had been in it. But it was a good quality fifth wheel. Like, if you put the hard work into it, it was definitely worth fixing. So I ended up selling it, and I sold it for $560 or $550. And it gave me a little bit of money so that I could invest it into this company that I've since joined. And it got me to where I needed to be. And so far, even that I got fired from my last job because I put a fifth wheel hitch into the back of the company truck without asking for permission on it. And that was kind of my line in the sand moment. Yeah, I kind of knew that I was destined for greater things than what I was doing. I was a foreman for a pretty big company. But it, like, even that, just that one little thing, well, the next couple days, I'm sitting on my phone, surfing through fucking Facebook, and guess what I come across? I come across a video just like the one that I'm advertising right now, and it was telling me about this great opportunity. Well, if I hadn't have lost my job, I wouldn't have been on my phone. I'd have been at work, busting my ass, and I'm a really loyal person, so I would have just kept on going. Actually, a couple months, about 6 months beforehand, I was offered an even better job for like $40 an hour instead of 25. And I turned it down because I was a foreman for this big company, and I turned it down because I'm a loyal guy. I didn't want to, but even fate stepped in and turned it around. The laws of attraction brought me to the situation where I'd be on my phone and I come across a video, and I'd seen videos like it just before 100 times, and not once did I ever join or jump in on the opportunity. Hi, Bob. Bob's my brother. Thanks for joining today, Bob. Are you at work today? Or are you hard working today? He used to ask me all the time, how's it going? And I'd be like, oh, it's hard, you know, sitting in my company truck watching everybody else work. I mean, the laws of attraction come in mysterious and funny ways. Good job, brother. Thank you. I very much appreciate that, man. It means a lot coming from you. So, again, I want to go back to my page here. Visualize it. That's the biggest key. If you want to watch a lot of stuff that's really good, Bob Proctor, look him up on Facebook. Hashim, how's it going, brother? He's one of my friends from Ottawa. I'm glad that I'm getting quite a good view today. Nobody that I invited yet has popped on, which is all right. It doesn't matter. They're all busy men as well, so I don't want to take them away from what they got to do. They're each one of the guys that I invited today have slowly but surely, in their own way, helped me to realize what stuff that I already realized. Lori, how's it going, brother? How's the child? How's the other treating you? Lori's one of my best friends from Vancouver Island. Me and that guy have been through literally death situations and opened our eyes as teenagers to what really can happen really quick. I'm not going to mention any details or anything like that. Once you get to know me, maybe one day I'll open up and tell you about what actually happened with me and Lori. But it was definitely an eye-opener. Made you realize that life is a precious thing. And ever since then, I've tried my best to model my life as if I was greater than I actually was. Maddie, thank you for joining. So I'm talking about the laws of attraction, Maddie. I'm trying to not cover my mic with my finger. I'm trying to get across that if you want your life to change, if you want to make the best person that you possibly can, you definitely have to just focus on what you want to do, concentrate on what you have already done, and realize that all it takes is closing your eyes, bringing the laws of attraction, bringing good vibes. They always tell you, you put good out, good comes back. Well, it's true. If you look at your skin under a microscope, and yeah, life is precious, brother. That's why I'm glad I'm sharing it with you. So if you stick your hand under a microscope and look at your skin, everything's moving at a vibration. And we're just moving at such a vibration that so quickly, even after you die, the vibration is still there. So what you want to do is bring the positive vibrations of the universe towards you, the laws of attraction. You want to bring everything good and positive towards you. So the only way to do that is to visualize it. Think in your brain that you have all the good thoughts you possibly can. Be grateful for every last situation that you'll ever be in and are in right now. A lot of us, like people I know have said, Jeff, how's it going? That, oh, I lost my train of thought there. Yeah, and it's all good, baby. So my wife is doing the magic with me. Gratitude. You want to be grateful for everything that you ever do in your life. Most people in this world have been doing their life, I need to plug into, doing their life, and it is like 10 times worse than anything that we've ever had to deal with here in Canada. And that's saying a lot. Like, I see these guys in the garbage and they know bottles and stuff like that. Well, even their worst day is the best day for some other people in this world. They don't understand or don't even care what anybody else thinks because they're going to collect those bottles. And, like, a lot of them make more money an hour collecting bottles than I bet you even half of the people that I know. So have dignity, but don't care what anybody else thinks. If it takes collecting bottles, then that's what it takes. If it takes going to Value Village, buying all their jeans, turning around and selling them on fucking eBay, that's what it takes. The laws of attraction and the positive thoughts and the action that you take will bring you in the greater direction. Yeah, I am crushing these vids, Jeff. I'm loving them. This is my opportunity to brand myself and bring good positive messages to everybody in the world. I hope that one day I'm standing on top of a stage and just expelling good thoughts and good feelings and good everything towards everybody that's standing in front of me, and everybody just eats it up. Because so many people get so caught up in the day-to-day grind and the day-to-day bullshit that they don't even realize the little tiny precious things in life, the things that actually matter. Being grateful, first of all, having good thoughts for everybody, second of all, and having damn good thoughts for yourself. I'm sorry that we all get caught up in these things sometimes, but we've been taught from a really young age that That's just the way life is, you know? It's hard. Money doesn't grow on trees. What do you guys think? Are you crazy? You got to get yourself a hard job. You got to get yourself a nice house. You got to get yourself a wife and have some kids. And then you got to retire when you're 65, maybe buy an RV, maybe buy a motorhome and drive around the country, because guess what? You ain't climbing no fucking mountains anymore because you're over 65. And now in my day and age, it's 65 plus 75 years old. And what are you going to do when you're 75 years old? A whole shitload of nothing, because you have wasted your entire life doing exactly what they've taught you from day one. You got to get a good job. You got to make lots of money. You got to get yourself a house. And like I said, a wife, a kid, you know, all those things. And then they don't tell you ever. The one thing that I wish that they had taught me in school, whether they taught me how to make money or not, was to do my effing taxes. Well, like, it's the one thing that every single person has to do. Why didn't they even teach you once? And if they did teach you, it was because it was a special class all about marketing, or not even marketing, all about income tax. They don't teach you jack. Yes, sometimes, and some schools have changed a little bit. My daughter's school teaches them how to use iPads and technology, which is, it's kind of alright. She's in a French alternate, or a French immersion school, so she is learning the second language, which is damn good. I'm proud that me and my wife made that choice to send her to such a good school, and it's, I believe, one of the best French schools in all of Calgary. People actually come from all over the city to drop their kids off there. I want everybody to take this one thing from this message today, is that the laws of attraction are real. You are the key to bringing the good things into your life. If you start thinking positive for your own life, it's a matter of time, and it's not very long. If you pick up the book, The Magic, and you start reading that, and you finish the 28 days, and you go through and do it over and over and over again, and like Matthew Jang says, just flip open to one page one day, and then the next day you flip open to a different page. You don't necessarily have to follow the book anymore because you've done it so many times. The laws of attraction are bound to bring you bountiful pleasures and joys and all of the things that you've imagined. But it's up to you. It's all up to you. Good to see you, Chris. Yeah, I have the same goal. Yeah, my goal is to just bring happiness, bring good health to people, to bring all of the joy that I feel inside. Today I was talking to Dave Moore, and I was just jumping up and down at my desk because I'm so excited to do my Go Live today, and so excited to spread the message of joy and happiness to each and every one of you guys that joins my live. Even the people who just join the live afterwards, is to just take the time out of your day to watch me. Who the fuck am I? I'm just another guy sitting in my office number 2, my awesome fucking killer office number 2. My second or my third office is outside the window there, walking around because I got internet anywhere in the world. And my main office is inside my house, which eventually my main office will be killer. But until that day, I just have to keep visualizing, using the laws of attraction towards me, always thinking positive, and realizing that number one in this world is you. Your partner can't love you as much as you can love you, and if you can't love you, nobody else can love you either. I hope that every single one of you guys has that mentality in your brain to think to yourselves how great you guys actually are, and bring all of that fucking laws of attraction towards yourselves. Because trust me, in the last 2 months of my life, and I was a happy guy before, I want to make myself puke. I just want to bend over and just because it makes me even that much more happy to bring laws of attraction into my life, to bring the positive feelings and the good feelings of everything that I've ever done in my life, and to take back and realize that, yeah, there's been some shitty choices I've made, but those choices made me grow inside. They made me street smart. They made me smarter than I could ever imagine. And to think about how crappy and how shitty those choices were and how great they've made my life, it is crazy that... Well, thanks, Cindy. You just shared my video. That means a lot, that you shared it and now other people will see it. That's totally killer. Thank you very much. I'm very grateful for that. So, every single person in this world if you just realize that it's all up to you, and to bring those positive feelings, they come magically like magical dust coming into your life. That's all that it really takes. I hope that each and every one of you guys has the best day ever, because each day that goes by from now on is going to be getting better and better and better and better. And it's crazy that if today is like one of my best days in life, and I've had some pretty good days, then I can't imagine what a year from now is going to feel like. I'm just want to puke all the time. I'll be on the side of the boat just puking over the edge going, ugh, I can't even believe how happy that guy is. But it's true. It's always true. Just keep on keeping on. Life's a garden. Dig it? You know what I'm saying? So you guys have yourself a great day. I hope that I sent this message loud and clear that it only takes you. The laws of attraction are on your side. As long as you always think positive and always think good thoughts about it, it will always work out for the best. And even in those hard times when you think, oh, I don't know how I'm going to pay these bills, or I don't know how this is going to happen, you know what? From experience, knowing, of being poor most of my life, everything works out exactly the way it's supposed to. If you're meant to lose your place and learn a lesson hard to fucking live on the street a little bit, that's what'll happen. And you know what? It might be crappy for a little while, but you'll grow from that experience, because what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. And you know what? It takes you. Always you. You guys have yourself a great day. I love and respect and am grateful for every single one of you guys. I'm very happy that each and every one of you joined today. I didn't have the people join that I wanted to join, but it's a matter of time, and each one of them are going to hear my message loud and clear, and every single one of them will be joining my Go Lives most of the time, and it's just a matter of time. So don't worry about when things don't exactly work out the way you want them to, because it will work out, and it will work out awesome. So peace to you guys. Love and respect every single one of you guys. I'm very grateful. I feel so grateful. It's going to fucking come out of me, out of my eyes and my ears. And people are going to be like, whoa, what the fuck's going on with that guy? And they'll realize, just by being around me for a couple seconds, that it's all about being grateful for you guys. Because without you guys, I'm really nothing. Because I'm the one who has to start each day. And you guys come along and just share it with me. Very much love you guys. You guys all have a great day. And I really, really, really am grateful for all of you guys. Very much love. Much love to every single one of you. Much love to everybody that I invited today. And yeah, you guys are awesome. Love you guys lots. I'll talk to you tomorrow.